Once again, hello everyone. I'm really very happy to see here very different countries and very different country representatives. Today we have Nepal, today we have Tajikistan, and I'm wondering because it will be the first time that I will learn something about that countries, I have never before listened or hear about Tajikistan, for example. This presentation will make me feel traveling to there or not, and the same thing about Nepal because before only maybe about the capital or about the flag. I know that it's not our flag. So let me introduce you our speakers for today. Of course, from Armenia, from the home of the one of the worst oldest churches, we have Anahit Babkenyan. Anahit is a travel blogger, also very, very smart travel blogger, she's already traveling more than 20 countries, if I'm not mistaken. And today, Anahit will start and speak about Armenia. After, we will have Nepal, Sushmita Ghimire, who is a 2024 Kectil colleague, and Sushmita will represent as Nepal. Nepal is the home to the only national flag in the world that is not rectangular or square. So I'm very, very interested to know why it is like that and what is the symbolization of it. And from Tajikistan, from the home of the world's tallest flagpole, today's features are about flags as I got. We'll speak Mahdi Samadov, 2024 Kectil colleague. And I would don't lose a lot of time because I know that every one of you is really, very busy and today is Sunday weekend, so we should have a rest as well. So let us start. And Anahit, I think you can start with your presentation and don't forget always to share also sound if you have videos to show us. You can represent yourself as well and then start speaking about Armenia.
Thank you so much for a great introduction, Kwarik. And hello, everyone. It's really nice to meet you through this online platform, through Zoom. So, as Gwarik mentioned, my name is Anahit. I'm from Armenia, living in Armenia, but at the same time, constantly traveling to different countries. I love meeting new people. As you can see, I'm here for also that. And I love exploring different cultures and also sharing about my own culture. So today I'm really excited to share about my country, Armenia, and hope you can learn some new things about my country. So let me now share my screen. Let's wait. Can you see my screen?
Yes, of course we can.
Thank you. I hope also the sound will work. If not, later when I have to put the videos, we can recheck it, okay? So Armenia. First of all, I would like to tell you that right now I'm not in the city that I live. I'm in the city of Dilijan, which is one of the big cities in Armenia. And in Armenia now the weather is quite hot, but in this city that I am, it's not really hot. It was really cold in the morning. So here you see a little bit of Armenian culture in this picture, and I love it way too much. So about my country and geographical location. As I told you, I always travel. I also participate in many projects and conferences. And sometimes I say I'm from Armenia. Some people say, oh, Romania, or others say, oh, no, Albania. I'm like, no, Armenia. And at this point, they're like, okay, where is it located? And usually we say the neighboring countries. Our neighboring countries are Georgia, Iran, Turkey, and Azerbaijan. And then they start understanding where is Armenia. And in a moment when I say I'm from Armenia and they say, oh yeah, Armenia, I feel really happy. So I hope after this presentation, if you meet in person or you meet some Armenians, you will already know about Armenia. So we are not very big country, of course. You can see the size of my country, but I'm happy to say that we are very small, but we have very huge cultural heritage that actually is well known in all over the world. I don't know if any of you have been in London, let's say. Is there someone who has been to London before? You can raise the hand if you okay. So if you ever go there, the British Museum, very famous one of kind of stealing many famous statues from different nationalities. There is a big room, representations of Armenian culture. So if you ever go there, if you're interested, you can pay attention. And in Armenia, what a surprise, we speak Armenian. And we do speak other languages as well, of course, but our mother tongue is Armenian. And if you ever come to Armenia as a tourist, which is will be very great, and let me know when you come, you can easily speak in English with people if you are in big cities in capital, and in the regions, especially older people speak Russian. Just for your information. So, about the religion of Armenia, we don't have national religion by constitution, but in Armenia, we have Armenian Apostolic Church. I would like to ask you, have you ever heard about Apostolic Church, or it's your first time hearing the word apostolic? Is there someone, if you heard, like, just let me know, besides Koarik and I see a couple of Armenians here. So I think you haven't. And to be honest, every time I'm in Europe, especially when they're asking like, what kind of religion do you have? It's Christianity. I say yes. And they're like, it's Orthodox or Catholic. And I say Apostolic. And they're like, what, girl? It's something new. So it's a part of Oriental Orthodoxy. And actually, it's one of the oldest Christian institutions. It's not very different, but we do have some differences. To tell you a story, I was in Venice, and then I went to Saint Lazio island, which is Armenian island, and the church there is not apostolic. But when I was talking with the priest who was Armenian, he was telling that we are following Armenian traditions. And for instance, the Easter for us is different. And we have more or less different traditions, but they were keeping Armenian traditions, but the church was not apostolic. And I don't know if you know or not, but I want you to know that Armenia was the first nationality country that accepted Christianity as an official religion of the country. Actually, a 301, it's not written here, but it was by one of our kings. And it's really interesting. And sometimes when people say me, tell something about Armenia, I share this information. I don't know how exciting it is, but at the same time, it's something new, and it's always good to remember these things. And here, I want you to look at these pictures. Hagartsin Monastery. I wish one day when you come to Armenia, you will let us know, and we can go and explore this monastery, because it's really ancient. And what is interesting there, that you can see the roots of Armenian heritage there, how the religious people live there, and it's really exciting. And it's one of the buildings, the church, the monastery, that you can see the culture. So I really love this place and highly recommend it if you come as a tourist or whatever. Interesting facts about Armenia. To be honest, there are lots of interesting facts. But we want to really shed lights on our rich history, culture, and unique traditions. And to be honest, I can say that Armenians are quite vibrant people. If you ever met in person, I don't know, but we love talking about our cultures, and we like sharing about our traditions with more enthusiasm. And sometimes I got the comments when I was sharing about my country with this excitement. Do you know about Armenian stuff? Some people were like, "Are you just nationalists, or you just love your country way too much?" And here I want to tell you that if you meet an Armenian, they will always keep telling you about Armenia, because I think we know that we are small and we have rich history and heritage, and we really do want to share about it. And here again, I want you to take a look on the Temple of Zvartnots, which is not the whole thing. It's I think it is reconstructed, and here many couples from different countries, when they come as a tourist, they go there and do photo shoot. I didn't know this, to be honest. I just learned it from the taxi driver who was driving there and asked me to translate, and he told me that he takes many tourist couples there to take some photo shoots. So it's a random fact I wanted to share with you. Maybe also some Armenians don't know this. So let's go move forward. So here we will watch a video and you will explore more, but first I want to make sure that you can hear the sound, okay? So let me share, and please tell me if it's...
Why is Armenia the best destination to travel?
It's okay?
Yeah, it
Yes,
is.
it's okay.
Good, it's
Thank you.
okay.
The geographical location of Armenia on the cusp of Eastern and Western civilizations makes it easily accessible for everyone. Obtaining an Armenian visa is a quick and hassle-free procedure, while for a number of countries it's not required whatsoever. Due to its subtropical climate, one can enjoy sunshine in all seasons, which makes Armenia an all-year-round touristic destination, with majestic landscapes of snowy mountains, freshwater lakes, and sunny valleys. The abundance of spacious, sophisticated hotel complexes and high-profile, well-equipped facilities makes Armenia a great venue for world-class meetings. The rapid development of the IT sphere, as well as the advancement of industrial sciences, is based on centuries-old wisdom and experience. The country, which adopted Christianity in 301 AD, had an alphabet in 405 AD, and its present capital, established 2,800 years ago, can now rightfully be ranked as a modern center of innovations and technological progress. Armenian national cuisine is an indispensable part of Armenian culture, with the well-known Armenian bread lavash being included in the UNESCO World Heritage List. Another temptation that tourists cannot resist is the abundance of fresh, organic, and sun-kissed fruits and vegetables. A wide spectrum of various sorts of wine, along with acclaimed, sought-after, and world-famous Armenian brandy, which dates back to 1887, makes the pleasure complete. Armenia teases the palate, but it also dazzles with modern touristic attractions. Apart from ancient monuments, it can take the visitor's breath away with its unique technological constructions. The 5.7-kilometer aerial tram Wings of Tatev, which is included in the Guinness Book of Records as the world's longest ropeway, is an architectural masterpiece, opening a view on the 4th century Tatev monastery. Ultimately, Armenia is a land where the old and new live in genuine harmony. The country that holds folk songs in its heart does not restrain itself to national music, but also offers multi-genre performances in world-class music halls, concert centers, and jazz clubs, where one can enjoy the stunning phenomenon of Armenian ethno-jazz. The gentle climate makes Armenia the best place for open-air concerts and shows. There's always a choice, even for the most demanding audience. The multifaceted, multicultural, sunny, and hospitable Armenia is thus a place where you can combine business with pleasure. Welcome to Armenia.
Thank you so much. So, as you heard, like in Armenia, we have the longest ropeway. Did you know that, or it was something new? Actually, we are very proud of this fact, and when we have tourists or friends, international friends coming to Armenia, I really recommend them to go to Tatef to see the monastery, which is again ancient one, 4th century, and at the same time the ropeway is amazing. So again, if you ever come to Armenia, you should do that. And yeah, we have many things that are worthy to really try. And the part that was sharing about the fruits, I do recommend it because as I told you, I'm always traveling and wandering to the world, but I always miss our vegetables and fruits. So about Armenian alphabet, so it is very unique. And I remember back then I was in a conference, I was writing something in Armenian in my notebook, and I had someone from the conference coming to me like, are you writing in Chinese or something? Meaning that, what is this? It's so hard. Yes, we have our unique alphabet and we do not use Latin alphabet. And I really love this fact because you can always write in Armenian and feel some kind of privacy from everything if the person doesn't understand Armenian. And yeah, so I know that sometimes it can be tricky in Armenia because some advertisement and stuff is in Armenian alphabet for the tourists. They're like, I want to understand, but we can always use Google Photos for this. So no hard feelings for that. Okay, so here we go, and we are introducing to you our Pulpulak culture. Well, Pulpulak in Armenian, it actually means a fountain from where you can drink water for free. So in everywhere, all over the Armenia, even the small villages, I come from a village which is called Oshakan. Actually, I was born there and raised there. There we have maybe 5 or 6 fountains on the way, which is like amazing. You do not need to buy water in Armenia, as long as you wish to, I mean, but you can always have fresh and cold water. And for this, I want to tell you that in Yerevan nowadays, we have pulpulaks, water fountains, that you need to turn off and then turn on again to drink. So in this way, we save the water because our government understood that this is a problem of ruining the water, wasting it. So now we have this new technology, let's say, which is, I think, great because we can keep save the water and the nature. Okay, so here you can see the Armenian carpets. So it's something unique that I want you to pay attention to this. And I want to also, you can take a look to my surname. It's Babkenyan. So it's very easy to identify Armenians because they always have this surname with Yan, or it can be with I. For instance, in my Instagram, I use Babkenyan with I because the Yan one was busy. This is the thing. But my surname is with Y. So if you see someone with Yan, like 99% they're Armenians. Sometimes it happened to me that it was someone else. I don't know why they had the Yan as like, are you Armenian? And they're like, no, I'm not. I was like, okay. So you can take a look to this and remember it. And here we go about the Yan. I think you know these people, maybe some of them. And me and them, we share the same thing. The surname with the Yan, so they're Armenian. Kim Kardashian, I think, is one of the most famous Armenians, and he's one of those people always speaking about Armenia and raising awareness that, you know, this country exists, this country has these issues, especially when we had the war in Armenia. with Azerbaijan. Kim Kardashian was raising really good awareness about what is happening. And in general, people learned that, you know, there is a country, Armenia, and some of them even got the interest about the Henrik Mkhitaryan. I think if there are football lovers, they know him for sure. And again, Cher and Serge Tankian, before from the System of a Down. I don't know if you're fan of this group or not, but I remember that I had many international friends who were like, "Oh, I can't believe Serge is Armenian," and I said yes. And actually, he came to Armenia many times, not just twice. I think Kim came to Armenia 2 times. That's why I said he comes usually, and he does concerts for free, which is also very interesting. And to be honest, I just remember something to share with you. Kim's ex-husband also did a free concert in Yerevan, and then he made this, you know, everyone was like, oh my God, it was something very big for Armenians. Okay, here we have more names. Do you know Charles Aznavour? One of my favorite Armenians. And if you don't, just Google and listen to his music. It's amazing. It's pure. I'm really fond of this person and the music. And I think I don't know about you if you heard about Sergei Parajanov, but again, I think it's worth Googling if you don't know. And the Princess Diana, I think most of the people know. She actually has Armenian roots from mother's side, from her grandmother's side. And here I just want to share something with you that sometimes people, other like nations, tell me like, you Armenians, you make all the people Armenian. I'm like, yeah, maybe we do. We just love them hearing you're Armenian. And I sometimes I meet people from, let's say, our neighboring countries, Georgia. They're like, oh, you know, my mother's mother was Armenian. It's like, oh, you're Armenian. You're Armenian, and we go there. So this is just fun fact, but as a joke, of course. So Vartavar. Now we will watch this video, and I would like to spoil and tell that this is one of the best things that happens in Armenia for me. And this year I missed that because I was traveling that day, and I'm so sad. So let's watch this. I hope the sound is okay.
Minnie, I have special powers to remove the water from your dress, and I can make it beautiful again. But how? After all, I am the goddess of water, love, and beauty, and it's my duty to help a friend in need. Let's clean this beautiful dress, and let's have fun on this holiday. Wow! Thank you so much, little star. My dress is all clean, but I left my other clothes back at the funhouse. I got you covered. Oh, it's in beautiful bows. Thank you so much. I'm glad you like it. It's a traditional Armenian daras. Nice outfit, Minnie. Thank you. It's an Armenian taraz. Little star made it for.
Okay, so actually we were really excited. I just learned about this through Instagram about Disney. Yeah, using you know, Armenian, one of our favorite traditions, that celebrations that we make, and this really made me excited. I also shared in on my Instagram for my international friends. I said, look, you know, it's something big. So Vartavar is an celebration that we make each year during July. So the date is tangible. And during this event, everyone pours water to another person, like literally everyone. If you come during the Vartavar, then you need to know that you cannot escape the water. If you go outside, then there will be lots of people and they are all playing. It's amazing. And it's good that it's during the July, because July is one of the hottest months in Armenia. So it's kind of also a way to have a bit, you know, cool day and do not feel the heat. So I really recommend you to come to Armenia during the summer. Check the Vartabar date. Do not be like me. I didn't check and I left Armenia during my favorite day of the year. Okay, let's move on and watch this one.
There is a problem with voice, so maybe you can share screen with share sound as well, because before it works, now not.
Oh, okay, you cannot hear it. Just a second. I will reshare now.
You saw that part, there is a
Share
sign
sound.
there. Share sound.
Yes, I have done it. Let's see if you can hear it now.
Yeah, correct.
So many times I got asked, do you have sea in Armenia? No, we don't. But we have Sevan Lake, which is our favorite. During the summer we go there, we have beaches, we swim, but yeah, we don't have the sea. And during in this video you have seen lavash, which is Armenian bread. Again, worth Googling, and Googling is not enough, to be honest, because you need to try it. So again, you're welcome to Armenia and you are welcome to try the lavash. Blogger, I don't know, very famous one, cooking different meals. I was very excited. I saw it on TikTok. So let's see, it's rapama, again, Armenian traditional dish. So this is rapama, which is with pumpkin. As you have, I think you have seen the stuff. So again, worth trying. When I was a kid, for me it was very weird. Like, why would we put the rice in a pumpkin? And I didn't try it, to be honest. My grandma was like, try. I was like, no, it's weird. And then now I love it. Okay, so here we have another video.
Inventions and discoveries have shaped civilization and transformed life on Earth. Many of us are familiar with these inventions and use them every day. But not many of us know that the authors of the most famous inventions were Armenians. Today, few people have heard of Christopher Terseropian, but everyone knows the color of dollar. Christopher Terseropian created a special color that can't be fake. The color of dollar is green, and it's very difficult to reproduce. It was invented in 1854 and is still in use. For his work, Terseropian received $6,000, which allowed him to continue his study. Luther George Simijan was an Armenian-American inventor. Simijan is best known for his invention of the automated banking machine. His more than 200 inventions also included the self-focusing camera, teleprompter, and so on. Varazdat Kazanchyan, Armenian-American surgeon, a father of modern plastic surgery. He performed the first cosmetic surgery in 1914. After the First World War, a corresponding department was created at Harvard University, and the first cosmetic surgeons were retrained. Arthur Bulbulyan invented the famous A-14 aviation mask. The oxygen mask was used in World War II by US Army and the Air Force. In 1954, Alex Manukyan manufactured single-handed faucet that produced hot and cold water. It was a revolution in a water supply system. Raymond Damadian is the inventor of the first magnetic resonance scanning machine, one of the most useful tools of our time. Asadur Sarafyan was an Armenian-American inventor. He is considered by some people as the father of automatic transmission. He is the inventor of automatic transmission for automobiles. You can find Sarafyan's name as the author of many other inventions. Artem Mikoyan was a famous aircraft engineer. He designed MiG Soviet military aircraft. Hovannes Adamyan, considered an author of more than 20 inventions. Hovannes Adamyan developed the technology that laid the groundwork for the invention of color television. Adamyan's main contribution to the development of color television technology was his three-color principle. In 1925, in Yerevan, Adamyan created and demonstrated a device for broadcasting color images. Artashes Haikanyan created the first plastic container, a Coca-Cola brand plastic bottle machine. At different historical stages, Armenians have always surprised the world with their inventions, which in many ways made our life easier and convenient. Taking a retrospective look at the invention of the past, we can say with confidence that new inventions are expected in the future.
So yeah, we have done many inventions, and you have heard some Armenian names. Now you know it's Armenian because of the yan, and some people are really surprised when I say the color of the dollar. They're like, okay, what's that? I'm like, yeah, it is like that. And to be honest, I learned about it when I was in, I think it was in Romania, and I was doing country presentation. And I just heard about it and learned about it, and I shared with them, and they also were asking like, this is weird. I was like, okay, it's a fact, let's just know it. One more, let's say not the video, but we have here Eurovision fans or people who follow Eurovision. Yes, no. Okay. So this is to be honest, about this song, we had very controversial ideas in Armenia. Some people loved it way too much. Everyone is playing this music in the cars, in the bars, in the restaurants. Others are like, we don't like this. This is not traditional Armenians. Others are like, it has Armenian traditional side mixed with other stuff. For me, I take it easy. I like it. I loved Jaco, and the lyrics of the song is so nice. So now we can enjoy some part of this if you didn't hear it, and then also you can share if you liked it or not. Okay, thank you so much. To be honest, when I listen to Jaco, I always want to dance. Cannot keep dancing. And if you like it, you can listen to it sometimes, or whenever you think about Armenia, you can remember about this Eurovision song too, because we had some symbols there, and it's very fun, nice, and I love when people remember about Armenia with this tone, fun and nice. And I want to tell you that you are always welcome to Armenia. And by saying it, I really mean it. It's not like just a slide to say thank you and bye bye, but it's something that is like, feel free to connect with us. And if you ever will be in Armenia, you should know that we will be here to help you, support you, and try to help you to enjoy our country. And thank you so much for joining, listening to me. Yeah, it was really my pleasure to speak about my country, being Armenian, and speaking about Armenia and Armenians. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Anahit. Actually, I really like the way you represent Armenia, and actually every time I learn something from our Armenian speakers, and in the beginning when you spoke about your experience when you traveled, so I learned a lot of things. So thank you very much for your very
you
good
too for the
presentation,
opportunity.
insightful presentation. And just you are here right now, I will ask you to take one screenshot. If you can just open your cameras, it will be great because right now we are like all of us here. Just let me take a screenshot if you can open your cameras, and after we will pass already the next representative from Nepal. Sushmita, actually, can you open your camera? Alen, Sona, Edina, Mane, Nimra, if you can, it will be great. Okay, so I will say 1, 2, 3, and when I will say 3, it means that I take a screenshot, okay? 1. Okay, I would like to see the most attractive faces right now. Look at the camera. Okay, great. Elena, you have Nepal's flag. It's great. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, thank you very much for this wonderful picture. Actually, I like it. And now let's once again thank you very much, Anahit, for your presentation. I know that you should travel another city right now. You are in the car and waiting. Just finish your presentation part and just leave us to go to travel. Anyway, thank you very much and have a good weekend, like Sunday, if you can.
Thank you so much. I would really love to stay. Yes, I have to travel, so I will. I know it is recorded, so I can have a chance to listen to other speakers. Sorry for leaving, and have a nice day. I will keep in touch. Thank you so
Thank you.
much, everyone.
Thank you very much. And right now we can already pass the next country, and you know that it is Nepal with our Sushmita. Actually, I just noticed that we have one Armenian participant here, Elena, who has a Nepal flag. Elena, can you once again show your flag you made and why you made Nepal's flag? Is interesting because in Armenia it's not a lot of people who knows about Nepal, so it's like interesting to know the reason.
Oh, the reason is I have a lot of international friends, and also a lot of them are Nepalese, so I have this flag. I'm also learning Nepali, so yeah.
I think it's like really like it's exciting. So let already Sushmita start. The stage is yours, Sushmita. You can start with your presentation and everything you have. And we are really very interested to know or more or just to learn something about Nepal in case of me, because I'm here to learn something about your country.
Okay, so shall I start? Am I audible? Okay, so hi everyone. First of all, namaste. I hope you can see me. And namaste is like a greeting of Nepalese people. I hope Elena, she has learned that already because as she mentioned that she was learning Nepali. And yeah, I do have this flag as well of Nepal. So hi everyone, my name is Sushmita Ghimire. I'm from Nepal. and also Kectil colleague 2024. And talking about myself, I'm a lawyer back home. I mean, I'm lawyer here in Nepal. And apart from that, I'm also a kind of social activist here who is doing quite number of projects just to uplift and just to aware Nepalese community with legal awareness agendas. And today, while I introduce you all to my country, rather than doing some slides presentation, I decided to do a video presentation. And for the video, I have taken contents from other content creators as well. So first of all, I'd like to acknowledge them so that we don't have any copyright issues later for the terms of music and videos. So like without any further delay, I'd like to jump straight to my presentation part. I hope that you all will enjoy it. And by the end of the presentation, I hope that whoever watch our video and whoever is listening to us right now will have more than 100 reasons to visit Nepal, be in my home country, and I hope that I can show you guys all around. So let me start. Okay.
Yes, just don't forget to share sound as well, that it will be hearing for us.
Okay. Here I will. Give me a second. So yeah, is it visible?
Yes,
Yeah.
it's visible.
Okay. Okay. So first of all, I will also be talking at some point, and I will also be playing some videos in the meantime. So first of all, it says, is my cursor visible as well? I mean, like when I'm doing this. Yeah.
What?
Is my mouse cursor also visible? I mean, like when I'm pointing this in the
Yeah.
prison or
Everything
when
is visible.
yeah. Okay. Cool.
Don't worry.
Okay. Okay. Then okay. Cool. Let me start. So first of all, it says that Nepal ma swagat cha, and translating it means that I welcome you all to Nepal. So basically in this entire video, I'll be showing you guys what Nepal actually is. So first of all, at the top, we have this coat of arms. This is the coat of arms of Nepal, and we have even peasant, and this is the flag of, this is the map of Nepal, sorry, and this is the flag of Nepal. And as Gorik mentioned at the very first, that Nepal is the only country who doesn't have the flag in square shaped or in rectangle shaped. We actually have a flag that is in triangle shape. I mean, like a double triangle, two stacked triangle. So the flag represents the mountains of Nepal, and inside the flag we have the symbol of moon and sun, and that represents the nature, because without sun and moon, like I mean, the earth will never be in existence. And apart from that, the color of flag is crimson red, and the crimson red represents the brave soldiers of Nepal who had like given their body, given their energy and sweat for the welfare and good of country. And the blue border represents the peace and harmony among the Nepalese people. And here the small line, I mean the here you can see the picture of two hands like doing like this, and this means namaste, and that again is the greetings of Nepalese people. So as you can see, this is overall the basic thing that people from across the globe will see about Nepal. And now I welcome you all to Nepal. So yeah, again, Nepal ma swagat cha, welcome to Nepal. So let me start. So whenever I talk about myself, I always try to first talk about my parents, because I feel like coming from your roots, like who you actually belong to, is like something you should actually recognize and give valuable to. So these are my family, this is my family, and that's actually my world in this entire world. So yeah, say hi to my parents and my brother and sister-in-law. And moving on. Okay, so this is the world map, and you can see the red spot right here, it's written Nepal. So this is Nepal in the world scenario. And now again, allow me to introduce to Nepal, the place I call home, the place which is my home. So let's get started. Okay, the interesting fact about Nepal is that we have been independent throughout the history. That means like during the ancient time, most of our countries has always been colonized by the British Empire. But the fun fact is that British could never come and capture Nepal because of our brave Gurkha And even today, till today, the soldiers of Nepal are quite famous, and every year the UK government recruit hundreds and hundreds of Nepalese youth in their army system, in their army force. So the army of Nepal, who is also known as the brave Gurkhas, we were known as brave Gurkhas, and who were always renowned for their bravery, discipline, and loyalty, are someone who saved Nepal from entire people, entire world out there. So he have been independent throughout the history. So that's the interesting fact of Nepal. And moving on, that's my father during his early years, and he was in military force as well. So I have given him some recognition here as well, stating that he's my favorite soldier. So yeah, and now let me talk about more about Nepal. So Nepal is a home to world's highest peak, Mount Everest. So the highest peak, that's the landmark of the entire world. Mount Everest is located in Nepal. And now let me show you guys. Okay. I hope you can hear the music as well. So that's the mountain ranges of Nepal. You can see from the top. Okay, so the next interesting fact about Nepal is Gautam Buddha, who is also known as symbol of peace, was born in Nepal. So actually, in the entire world, I think most of the countries they follow the Buddhism religion as well, or at least people are aware about Buddhism religion, and people also talk more about like karma, the definition of karma, that whatever you do comes back to you. The world should be in peace. We should no more have any war, though we are having a lot of war worldwide, but still the constant thing that comes right after war is like we should have peace, we should have like empathy among the people, we should be in good state. So the person who started the notion of peace was born in Nepal. And so yeah, Lord Gautam Buddha, who is the founder of Buddhism religion, who started the notion of peace, comes from Nepal, my country. So okay, so now in this video, you guys will be seeing the birthplace of Lord Buddha, which is Lumbini, which is located in Nepal. So here, I hope like you can see the different glimpse of Lumbini, and please like feel free to enjoy the peaceful vibe with the peaceful music.
In case we can't hear the sound, if there is a sound, Sushmita, there is a sound or there is not?
You cannot hear the sound?
No.
No? Okay, let me try that again. Now, can you hear the sound?
No, we can, but right now I'm sending you on WhatsApp how you can share your sound when you share your screen. Just 1 minute.
Okay.
I will stop screen. You should reshare, and there is a notice that you share sound as well. I send it on WhatsApp. I guess you can see.
Okay, option share sound, optimize for video presentation. Participants now can see. Okay, give me a second.
Just now, when you share your screen, it's about Zoom. So just that part when you share your screen and you choose the window to share, there is a near their window there you should choose to share screen. But I send it. It's in when you share screen right now.
Yeah, sure.
Before you choose window, there is a like okay. I will send a video that you just 1 minute.
Okay, thank you so much.
Don't worry, just 1 minute. Okay, right now I'm doing the video and there is this sound. Okay, I'm sending right now to you it. It's coming.
Okay.
Just check it.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Share sound. Yeah.
Yeah, you
Okay.
got it?
I got it. Okay.
Super.
So wait. Okay. Share video. Sorry about the mess.
Don't worry. No problem.
Can you hear the
It's great
Yeah.
now to hear this incredible voice already. Okay, let's
Okay, so please enjoy this again with the music. I'm so sorry about that, guys. Okay, so as I've already mentioned about Gautam Buddha, let's go again through the music.
फुलको आँखामा फुलै संसार काँडाको आँखामा काँडै संसार फुलको
And now I will be showing you guys and taking you guys along with me for a wonderful ride around the Nepal. So now allow me to introduce you to Nepal through my lens. So yeah, enjoy. So while traveling from the road, you can see mountains. That's how it is in my country in Nepal. Okay, now talking about geography of Nepal, this video is something I even used in my other country presentation. So like you will be seeing a lot of pictures about my family, about myself. So Nepal, it is divided into 3 geographical regions. That is the Himalayan region, the hilly region, and the Tarai region. The Himalayan regions are like basically the high mountain ranges, and the hilly regions are the places where the location is covered all by green hills, and the Tarai region is the flat land of Nepal where the most of the agriculture things are done. So the Tarai region is the place from where the most of the agriculture products, the crops that are like harvested and that are imported or exported throughout the world is done. So Nepal is basically divided into 3 regions. That is something you should know. So yeah. The reason, as you can see, a lot of like green grasses, green hills behind me, and then the third one, this is Tarai region. As you can see, the entire flatland is all harvested through different agriculture products. And now we as Nepali people, we have like more than 120 ethnic groups. That means like we follow different traditions, we come from different cultures, we even speak more than 120 languages, but Nepali is the most native. Nepali is the native language, and that is the official language of Nepal. But apart from that, there are communities, there are people who speak more than 120 languages. And above you can see beautiful girls dressed up in various like different Nepalese cultural dresses, and down you can see me like wearing the flag of my country, doing again namaste. That's a gesture, that's like a greeting from Nepalese people. And like I have written here that we celebrate diversity in terms of language, culture, traditions, customs, and race. But still, the next thing is that we though the differences, we are united by love and sense of being Nepalese. So that means that though we come from 120 different backgrounds, though we are like divided by race, culture, customs, and traditions, but still we are united to one another. We have like sense of brotherhood. We have like sense of belonging. As soon as you state that, okay, you're from Nepal, yeah, I'm Nepalese. So yeah, that's the connection and that's the bond we have. And not only to our own people, like whoever comes to our place, like the place I call my home, whoever comes here, whoever comes to visit here, like all the tourists, they feel like, okay, the Nepal is the place where we can call that this is our second home, because the people here, they are filled with heartwarming sense and they love everyone. So moving on. Okay, now again, it's a glimpse of people from the far west of Nepal, and you can see Nepalese people enjoying in different vibes. And this is something I have like got from somebody's else content. So again, shout out to that person, and not to be like, just to be aware of copyright thing. Well done, sir. The next thing you can like, the next thing you should know about Nepal is that we are rich in culture. Like as I already mentioned, that we are people, we have who follow different customs and traditions. So we follow different festivals, we have different cultures and different things. So this video I'm going to play is like, this is a Sunday Aarti, that is basically a thing which is done in every Hindu religious temples during the night, during the sunset time of like a day, where the priest of the temple comes forward and worship to the god. And there you can see, you can hear the sound of sankha, that is like a traditional musical instrument that is played, which is played, and that gives a sense of peace, that gives a sense of relief. So I hope that you all will be relieved by the end of this like this clip. And moving on, as I said, that we celebrate a lot of festivals. So the major festival of Nepal is Dasai, and during Dasai, the people across the country, they visit their family relatives, they visit their like elders, whoever they consider as someone they respect, and they go there to them and receive the tika, the red spot you can see in my forehead right in that picture, that is called tika. And the tika is received by younger people of the family from the elder people, and they, like, while offering tika in your forehead, they give you blessings, and they wish you that you have a very wonderful year and you have a very wonderful life, you get success as much as you want in your life. And that is how Dasai is celebrated. Dasai lasts almost for around 15 days, and the major festival, like the receiving of tika, lasts for around 5 days, so that we can travel all our relatives by the end of the the festival. And Dasai comes every year during the time of October. So yeah, Dasai is the most biggest festival of Nepal, and like people love it, people enjoy it. And following Dasai, Tiyar is another major festival of Nepal. Tiyar is also known as the Festival of Light, and the festival that is celebrated among the sibling. And during the Tiyar, we also have a trend of worshipping like different animals of our community, different animals. Like the first day of Tiyar, we celebrate Kukur Tiyar, which is also known as, which is like Kukur means dog in Nepali. So we no, the first day we worship Kak Tihar, I mean the crow, we worship crow, and following we also worship like dog, and then we also worship cow and ox, because we believe that they are someone who have been always been there. I mean, like crow, they are someone who were supposed to like transfer things before. And then the dogs, they're always loyal to their owners, they're always loyal to someone who love them. And the cow, since it's our national animal, so during the third day we worship cow as well. And during the fourth day we worship ox, because like in the ancient time, before the tractors and everything were introduced for agriculture farming, ox were used as the process of harvesting food. So we worship different animals, and during the 5th day of Tihar, that is called Bhai Tika, the siblings, like the sister of a family, worship her brother and like wishes him to have a very wonderful life, and so that the brother will be protected from all the NAB or whatsoever in his life. So enjoy the festival. It's also called Festival of Light. You can see lights all around the streets. And that's my brothers, like my big brother and my small brother. And that's me in the picture as well. So yeah, that's the festival. And the next festival that is very famous in Nepal is Tees. Tees is the festival. Tees is also known as the Festival of Red. And here the women, they decorate themselves with so many beautiful ornaments. They wear the shades of red and they like come together in a community hall or in a community park where they play a lot of music, dance, and celebrate the presence of being a woman. And the next major festival of Nepal is also known as Chhat, and Chhat is basically celebrated in the Tarai region. And like during the Chhat, we actually worship to the god of sun, SUN sun, I mean the sky sun, because like sun gives us so many reasons for harvesting. I mean, like if the weather is good, our agriculture products are harvested well. So yeah, this is the glimpse of And next famous festival of Nepal is Holi, the festival of colors. And like most of the foreigners, they make time and they try to visit Nepal during the time of Holi, because, and you can see why. And why? Because, like, just look at beautiful dance and they enjoy with the colors.
सर घूमे चक्कर खाए दिल दिल
Okay. Now this is like the famous Nepalese foods, and you can see the food of Nepal. The various So, and moving on, I have mentioned here is that we celebrate life. The Nepalese people, we celebrate life all our, like from our birth to till the death ceremony. So now let me just give you guys glimpse of what it looks like being born in Nepal. So firstly, okay. So this is like the rice feeding ceremony of baby when they turn 6 months of old. So the festival for a person starts, like the fest for them start when they are like of 6 months, and it's a very huge like thing done in Nepalese community. And similarly, when a girl is of her teenage age, before like getting her periods, she's also celebrated and she's like worshipped, she's prayed, and she's like said that she may have all a very beautiful life or like ahead her. So this is the glimpse of like a young girl celebrating her journey to teenage. Like you can see the parents are worshipping her with garlands and everything. And similarly, we also celebrate like a journey of a boy to his teenage, and this ceremony is known as Bartabanda. And Bartabanda is like reminding him that okay, he is turning from a boy to a man. So that this is the following ceremony. We have a very huge wedding ceremony. Wedding ceremony here is like not only between the couples, not only between the families, but also among the relatives, among the known people around you. Like a huge number of people are invited to our wedding ceremonies, and we celebrate our wedding in such a mass way. lastly, as I mentioned before, that we also celebrate death. So our death ceremony is done in the temple area. I mean, like where the temple is nearby located, so that the soul, when it departs from the actual person, it can connect with the like spiritual out there. So it is written here like, when death finds you, may it find you alive. I mean, like that was just a part of clip, so you can see how a death ceremony is done in Nepal. Our bodies are not buried, they are burned.
विभुं व्यापकं ब्रह्मवेदस्वरूपम् निजं निर्गुणं निर्विकल्पं निरीहम् चिदाकाशमाकाशवासं भजेऽहम्.
Okay, and now I'll just stop like talking, and I'll just let you guys enjoy the beautiful sceneries of Nepal. So this is the second highest bungee of the world. I mean, like if you are someone who love adventures, you can come to Nepal and like jump from the second world's highest bungee. And that's the beautiful Kathmandu. Oh yeah, sorry. That's the beautiful Kathmandu city. I mean, the capital of Nepal. I hope that you will remember this because it will be used in some other segments as well. Okay, so yeah, that was all. I mean, like, that was my country presentation. I hope that I was able to give you guys as much as details of Nepal rather than giving you guys details about the statical things like what is the number of people here who lives here. I was trying to show you guys through video so that so that you guys could connect to what Nepal actually is. And I hope that you enjoyed my video. I hope that you enjoyed my presentation, and I really hope that I can welcome you all, host you all in my home country, and I can show you guys around and show how beautiful Nepal is to everyone who will be listening to this later and who has been listening to this till now. Thank you for like listening. Thank you for being there, and I hope that you have actually enjoyed everything. And again, I hope that you all will say namaste. So that's a greeting. I just want all of you to open your camera and do namaste, because that's like saying hello or hola in Spanish, hello in English. That's like a Nepali gesture. And I want somebody to take this screenshot as well so that I can share it in my story. So anyone can help that. So
Yes, I will take a screenshot. So
okay, cool.
I will try to do namaste and make a screenshot. It will be very hard because I need my third hand, but
okay.
okay, I will just take a screenshot. Okay, are you ready? So
Yeah,
one,
I'm
two,
ready.
three, and you can say namaste. One,
Namaste.
two,
Okay.
three.
Namaste.
Great. Thank you
Yeah,
very
thank
much,
you.
Sushmita. We feel every single emotion you put it on it because it was really very colorful, very festival. Right now I associate Nepal with festival. So I already decided if I should go somewhere festival, I should choose Nepal. So to go to find the
Okay.
most convenient time to go Nepal to, and every moment you celebrate with full of emotions and very interesting ways. Thank you very much for your presentation. It was really
Okay,
very
so
unique, actually.
Mission Impossible to Mission Impossible. I'm like, okay, I'm seeing a lot of people coming to Nepal. Thank you for the platform and thank you for bearing with me. Thank you, everyone. So yeah,
Thank you.
with
I
this,
hope in the end, our participant will make like correctly all questions or quiz, because like we had a lot of information. It was really very insightful, colorful, and insightful in the same time. Thank you very much. And
thank you
namaste.
so
We
much.
already learned the
Okay.
thing namaste here as well.
Yeah.
And now we have our last representative from Tajikistan, our Mahdi Samadov. Mahdi is also had been a social award winner in the Kectil program. I don't remember which assignment it was. It was maybe fourth assignment. I don't remember the exact number that we met during the Zoom meeting with award winners, and I noticed someone from Tajikistan, Mahdi from Tajikistan, and I think about to have cultural exchange with you and speak about Tajikistan, because before I only know about the capital and that's all. So now it's time, and the not last, but the next 30 minutes, let's speak about your country and also give us these emotions, how Sushmita just gave us the all emotions, every single moment she shared with us. Now we really would like to know more about Tajikistan as well.
Thank you, Goharik. Hi, my name is Mahdi. I'm from Tajikistan. Today, I'm going to tell you about our story, about my country. So let me share my screen. Okay.
We see it. Great. Let's go.
Yep. Just a moment. Do you see it? Yeah?
Yeah, we see.
Okay, great. So, Tajikistan is a country located in the heart of Central Asia. It has snow-capped mountains of the Pamir, a range that seems to touch the sky, as well as deep gorges that appear to be endless. This country is a place of contrast, where in the ancient tradition coexist with modern technologies, and bustling bazaars see the next quiet mountain villages. So, Tajikistan is a country located in Central Asia, not have access to the sea. Dushanbe is the capital of Tajikistan. Also, Tajikistan border Afghanistan to the south, Uzbekistan, Kyrgyzstan to the west and the north, China to the east. It's separated from Pakistan by the Wakhan corridor in Afghanistan. The population of Tajikistan is approximately 10 million people. Till 1991, Tajikistan was one of the Soviet socialist republics. In September 1991, Tajikistan got independence and it became one of independent countries of the world. So one of the main elements is the sun, which symbolize light and warmth. Mountains are also an important part of a coat of arms, representing the natural beauty and geography of the country, which represent agriculture and the importance of farming in Tajikistan, while stars symbolize unity, sovereignty, and the bright future of the nation. The ribbon with inscription Tajikistan underscores the country's nationality and identity. The book symbolizes knowledge, education, and cultural heritage. Overall, the coat of arms reflects of richness and diversity of Tajik culture, as well as the country's determination to continue to develop and prosper. Tajikistan is known as now a cotton country. It's true that a lot of cotton is grown there, but beyond that, has a rich natural resources, including gold, silver, and uranium, as well as many minerals. Interesting fact, the Tajik enterprise, Leninabad mining and chemical plant, is the first born of Soviet Union's nuclear industry. The first nuclear reactor was launched from uranium mined and enriched in Tajikistan. And the first Soviet atomic bomb was made. Tajikistan is the energy power with a huge reserves of hydropower. The country is building new hydroelectric power plants, which should provide energy not only Tajikistan, but also in the neighboring countries. Tajikistan ranks 8th in the world in terms of hydropower potential. Over 50% of hydro resources of Central Asia concentrated in the country. The highest embankment dam in the world is located in Tajikistan. The climate of Tajikistan is favorable for the use of solar energy. An average in 280 to 330 sunny days per year. The use of available solar energy in Tajikistan can meet 1,020% of energy demand. The 220 kilowatt solar power plant in Murghab is the largest in Tajikistan, as well as the highest solar power plant in the world. So, Hujan Fortress. Okay, the history of Tajikistan dates back thousands of years. Here is a ancient fortress of Alexandria, which recalls a great conqueror, as well as many other historical monuments. Alexander of Great loved to found new cities and names them after himself, Alexandria. And to distinguish them, each Alexandria was given a nickname. For example, Alexandria of Egypt, Alexandria Ariana, Alexander Marjana, and so on. There were 16 or in total. Of this, some have survived to our time, some have not. If I tell you that this Alexandria still exists in Tajikistan, would you believe it? And this is so. Only now it's called Hujan. Thanks for archaeological excavations, it was established that the first fortress was built in 5 centuries before Christ, and it consists of an embankment shaft gradually converted into the thick walls of raw clay. Okay, culture of Tajikistan is a treasure trove of folk traditions, beautiful melodies, and a rich literature tradition. Dance here, folk songs and song of national products are made. The culture of Tajikistan is a vivid mixture of image, which combine primitive forms and higher aesthetics, pagan motifs, and a deep philosophy. Look at this picture. Each region of Tajikistan has its own design of a national women's dress. Every region has some special design dresses, women design. Also, with the modern dresses, Tajik style. Look at this picture. This 2 women and 1 guy. Is a traditional modern Tajikistan's dress. Also, this is a style of Pamir style dress. You see the children and white dress is also Pamir. It's a bit similar with Nepalian dress. I was last summer in Nepal, and I see that dress in Nepal and Tajikistan in mountains countries is really a bit similar. Also, they have the cap is like diseases, and ornament is some philosophy also in the Nepal. Okay. Also, the Pamir Mountains are the roof of the world. Imagine mighty peaks reaching in the sky, blue glaciers sparkling in the sun, and endless steps where the history breezes. Pamir is a place where you can feel yourself on the edge of the world and just enjoy the greatness of nature. Tajikistan is a part of the northern Himalayas. Therefore, after Everest, the second highest point of the world is located here, Ismaili Somoni Peak. This is a higher peak after Everest. Also, you can see this photo about the road, the highway Pamir Road. And also in this side, we have a really more incredible and amazing nature, mountains. So what about our food meal? Here they can experience some use eat for example, this is shakarop or kurutop, is milk and meat, some vegetables. Also, as we know in the Central Asia, pilau. We have some kind of pilau, is a Tajik pilau. Also, in our country, we have some different kind of pilau. For example, this is pilau of an Tajik style, in the kulab style. Also, we have a pilau, Fergan pilau. Is a pilau. It's kind of similar with Uzbekistan's pilau. Also, we have some. The name is this is a meal sambusa, or in Russia we say samsa. Also, if you come for a guest, you can see in 100% this table, not table, but the land of some meals is more meals. You see, and you can only feel a really another. It's like incredible for tourists when come visit our country. So before finish, I want to ask Goharik, please, can you share the video, the number 1?
Of course, I can. Let me just, I will do it.
Okay. Okay.
Great. So let's go deeply to the Tajikistani culture.
Yeah.
Yes, here we go.
Yes.
Over 90% of this country is covered in mountains. Hello, welcome to Open Tierra. Today we're looking at Tajikistan, a landlocked country in Central Asia known for its breathtaking landscapes and rich cultural heritage. Nestled amidst the Pamir Mountains, Tajikistan offers a stunning tapestry of rugged mountains, alpine lakes, and lush valleys. Join us and stay to learn more about this country's geography, history, and people. Tajikistan is a landlocked country located in Central Asia. It shares borders with Afghanistan to the south, Uzbekistan to the west, Kyrgyzstan to the north, and China to the east. Tajikistan covers 143,100 square kilometers, or 55,251 square miles, making it the 96th largest country in the world. Tajikistan can be divided into 4 main geographical zones. The Fergana Valley in the north has fertile lands. The northern mountains include the Turkestan, Zaravshan, and Alay ranges. Central Tajikistan consists of rugged high mountains like the Pamirs and the Hisar range. The southern lowlands border Afghanistan and Uzbekistan. 93% of Tajikistan is mountainous. The Pamir and Alay ranges contain peaks over 7,000 meters or 4,349 feet, including Ismail Samani Peak at 7,495 meters or 4,657 feet. Glaciers cover over 6% of the land area. Earthquakes are frequent due to tectonic plate movements. Tajikistan has a population of over 9 million people. The Tajiks are the largest ethnic group, making up around 80% of the population. Tajiks speak Tajik, a language from the Iranian branch of the Indo-European languages. The Pamiri people are a smaller ethnic minority living in the Gorno-Badakhshan Autonomous Region in the eastern part of the country. They speak various Pamiri languages. Other ethnic groups in Tajikistan include Uzbeks and Russians. Uzbeks make up around 15% of the population and are concentrated in northern Tajikistan near the border with Uzbekistan. Many Russians migrated to Tajikistan during the Soviet era, although their numbers have declined since independence. There are also small communities of Kyrgyz, Tatars, and Kazakhs. The majority of people in Tajikistan are Sunni Muslims. Islam came to the region in the 8th century and gradually replaced Zoroastrianism. The Pamiri people follow the Ismaili branch of Shia Islam. There are also small numbers of Christians, Buddhists, and adherents of other faiths. Tajik cuisine reflects the country's colorful history along the Silk Road and blending of Persian, Russian, and Central Asian influences. Signature dishes make abundant use of fruits, vegetables, nuts, and tea. Spices like cumin, sesame, and chili pepper add flair to Tajik cooking. Ash is the national dish, a hearty stew with meat, carrots, onions, and potatoes served over steaming rice. Variations add chickpeas, beans, or quince. The mixture of sweet and savory flavors makes ash satisfying and iconic. Mantu. These steamed dumplings are filled with ground meat and onions. Mantu are often served with yogurt, sour cream, and fried onion topping for a tangy crunch. They make a warming and comforting meal any time of day. Shurbo is a flavorful soup, usually with meat, beans, and vegetables. Kham shurbo features whole wheat noodles. Both make a nourishing hearty soup for winter months or anytime warmth is needed. No Tajik meal is complete without this salted milk tea. Cardamom, cinnamon, and milk are simmered and mixed with strong black tea for a comforting brew. Sipping shirchoy with family or friends builds bonds.
There are 101 ways that you could get clients for your agency, coaching, or consulting business, but
the territory of what is now Tajikistan has been inhabited since the beginning of human history. Archaeological evidence shows some of the earliest human settlements in Central Asia date back over 20,000 years. Agriculture began by the 7th millennium BCE. The region was an important part of trade routes like the famous Silk Road. Ancient cities like Sarazm, Penjikent, and Bukhara rose to prominence. Islam began spreading in Central Asia in the 8th century CE. The Samanid Empire ruled the region from the 9th to 10th century CE. This brought the Persian language and culture. Following the Mongol invasions in the 13th century, the area came under the rule of local Central Asian kingdoms, as well as control by the Chinese Empire. In the 19th century, the Russian Empire expanded and took control of Central Asia. Tajikistan became part of Russian Turkestan in 1867. The Soviet Union was proclaimed in 1922 with Tajikistan as one of its constituent republics. Tajik culture was suppressed under policies of Russification and secularization. With the dissolution of the Soviet Union, Tajikistan declared independence in 1991. However, a civil war broke out shortly after, lasting from 1992 to 1997. The country has struggled with poverty, corruption, and instability since independence. Long-running President Emomali Rahmon has ruled since 1994. Tajikistan continues to develop its economy and infrastructure as an independent nation. Tajikistan's economy relies heavily on agriculture, mining, and hydroelectric power. Cotton is the main agricultural crop and one of its chief exports. Aluminum production using the country's plentiful hydropower is another major industry. The economy is dependent on remittances sent home by Tajik migrant workers abroad. Tajikistan has a GDP of $8.7 billion and faces major economic challenges. It suffered a devastating civil war following independence from the Soviet Union. The economy remains the poorest in Central Asia, with nearly 30% of people living below the poverty line. Corruption, lack of infrastructure, and vulnerability to global markets undermine development. The country must import fuels, machinery, metals, and many consumer goods not produced domestically. Its main exports are aluminum, cotton, fruits, precious metals, and electricity. Key trade partners are Russia, Kazakhstan, China, Turkey, and Iran. It relies heavily on Russia for remittances and investment. Tajikistan has potential for future growth by harnessing its water resources for hydroelectricity and irrigation. It also has untapped mineral deposits. Expanding manufacturing, education, and entrepreneurship could further develop the economy while reducing corruption and attracting foreign direct investment are priorities. If you enjoyed this video on Tajikistan, you'll
So thank you. It's all about Tajikistan. We have so contrast country.
Actually, if you like hiking, you should go Tajikistan because more than 90% of the territory is covered by mountains. It's like a lot. I was wondering of this information. It was really very interesting, and I like very much your kitchen, your cuisine. I really like to go and to eat something because I'm a bit hungry as well. So when I saw your kitchen, so I like meat as well. So these pilaf, they are like make really very delicious. So now it's time already to go to pass our quiz. I know that a lot of you already like played, that our speakers they can't couldn't play because they already know the answers. So let me share my screen. And also I will send the link on the chat. And also you can use QR, or you can just go quiz.com and write
Lovely
code 136193 and join. I will wait for some 1-2 minutes. Okay, 2 minutes and we will start. I expect to see maybe 7 people here.
Sona.
Okay,
Roman
I can already
Beglarian.
start.
Samadov. Joshua Tindu.
We are a lot. I hope
Serboyan.
Mahdi and Sushmita, you didn't enter and join the play because it will be not equality. So let's go and play together.
Maria. Quiz.com. Play and create.
What is the capital city of Nepal?
This is very, very easy. The last thing that Sushmita shared with us, it was about the capital of Nepal, this purple
Kathmandu.
prince, Kathmandu. Yes, great. We have only right answers. It's great. So let's see who are the first. Mahdi, you played
sport
nothing,
is
but I
mandatory?
will not count actually your answers. Which sport is mandatory in Armenian schools?
Chess.
Oh, a lot of answers. Let's go.
How much of Tajikistan is occupied by mountains?
Even me, I said about that. Okay, it was 93 as I remember.
93%.
Yeah, I hear it. Attentively.
What is the height of the Nurk hydroelectric dam in Tajikistan?
I didn't remember this one.
Haunted snail joined.
304.
Oh, only 4 answers. We'll see the
What is
results.
the Armenian
below.
Christian monument called?
The thing that's really very unique, and only in Armenia we have that kind of monument actually, called Kachkar.
Kachkar. How many UNESCO heritage sites are located in Nepal? What was the name of Alexander's fortress in Tajikistan?
I remember that one because I imagined the same time the Alexander's fortress in Egypt, and because I know about that the city, I make the different comparisons in my mind. Let's go. We need 2 answers as well. Is it our right answer?
Who jammed?
No. Yes.
Where is the second highest point in the world after Mount Everest located?
I guess it was, I will say it right now, just I don't want to not, but I hope it was second round. I'm not sure.
Is Moily Somani? Out of 14 highest peaks in the world, how many highest peaks are located in Nepal? Eight.
Only three answers. We have
What
very
is the
fast
height of
answers, but
world's
not wrong.
highest peak, Mount Everest, which is located in Nepal?
It's a hard question, Sushmita, you know? It needs to be really very attentive.
8,848.86.
Oh, but we have right answers. That's
What
great.
is the most common greeting in Nepal?
It's really very easy. We have done it in the end. Namaste.
Namaste.
Let's see the results and then continue our three questions. So right now we have Dara.
What drink was prepared for the first time in Armenia?
Yeah. It is wine.
Wine. What is the capital of Armenia?
It's really very easy. It's not Rome, it's not Kyiv, it's Yerevan. I will note it because.
Yerevan.
And the last question.
Final question. Double points.
Yerevan, the capital of Armenia, is older than which famous capital? Rome.
Wow, we have only correct answers. I am deeply impressed. Let's see our winners.
Third place, Sona. Second place, Maria. And the winner is Sir Boy.
The first time we have three Armenians who won. That's actually Joshua, Daria, Nimra, all win. They have also like very high points. Just you should be very fast, not only correct. So, Sir Boy, can you introduce yourself? Because
Yes, it's me. I forgot to change the name.
okay, it was Elena. Elena, it was really worth to have you as a winner. You know, so please, our winner, send me on the text chat here the emails that I could send you your certificate of participation and winning quiz. Here on the Zoom chat, I will wait for your emails to be capable to send you. And now in the last part of our meeting, we are going to have 5 minutes. Just I will separate you. Okay, I will thank you very much everyone who will in the future watch us on online way on YouTube channel, because we should continue without you.